Hey everyone, it's Tat Comics. I have a haul video today of Pops, Books, and Pez, and video game, right? Wow. And I found that Santa hat the other day at the dollar store. So that's pretty cool. It's Batman. Let's take a sip of my coffee real quick. Alright, you might see my cat coming in between videos. Hopefully she doesn't bite my books. That'd be Nebula. Alright, so first, I can't believe I found this. It was $10, 50% off, and so yeah, I got it for $5. It's never been opened, never been used. My son's been wanting this game for a while, so I told him, I said, you gotta trust your dad, man. I know where to go. I know where to shop. Yeah, so I found me Madden 2022. Got it for $5. Never been opened at Goodwill. It's kind of scaring me hearing the little jiggle in there, but I'm pretty sure the disc is fine. Yeah, found that. Just put that right over here. All right. The other thing was I went to Walgreens. I have two Walgreens kind of near me. So I was just going in there one day, like I always do, and I was walking around some of the displays, and they had Pops. And these are ones that I was like, oh man, I haven't seen these ones come in yet. And just like the Nightcrawler one that I got a couple days back, they supposedly, oh, I'm sorry, here's Dr. Voodoo, Walgreens exclusive. They said on their website that the Nightcrawler one would not be sold in stores. You can only get it online. Well, they had it in the store. I found some more, but I didn't grab them because I already have two. Even though the boxes are jacked up, I don't mind. You know what I mean? I still wanted them. I didn't think they'd get them back in the stores. Alyssa Bloodstone, Walgreens exclusive. And Hercules. This one I tried to scan in my app and it won't even show up. So I'm guessing that he's not in their app yet. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, saw those. Couldn't pass them up. And then I went back there the other day, and I didn't realize I didn't have this pop, and I figured, oh, what the heck, I'll get it. And it's the Mech Strike Monster Hunters Marvel's Thanos. So, I was like, well, I'll get him. And I go up there, and it was only $4. So marked all the way from 12 all the way down to 4. I figured, what the heck, I'll grab them. Then I had to go back to Walgreens later on to get some medicine for my daughter. And now I got the whole set of that too. And the lady I know that works there, she was telling me about, oh, you should see if the other ones are marked down. I said, I don't got time. I said, if you got a gun you want to scan. So sure enough, she did. She came back. She told me this one was on sale for $4. So that's cool. It's got a skull back there. Of course, this is from the Frog Princess, I want to say. What's the name of the movie? Disney. So that was cool. And then I went to Box Lunch. It's the last pop. And this was the last one they had. There was no way I was going to leave it. It's Tupac Shakur. I like that one. I mean, the music ones are really starting to get hard to find every once in a while. Especially when they come out, they really don't re-release them. And right now, I know there's some U2 ones out there, which I wouldn't mind getting. You can get them separately, or you can get them together. And if you get them all together, it's about $50. All right. Oh, whoops. So yeah, I went to Goodwill, found some books at Goodwill, and I was able to get them for half off the price. And I was able to get some for 49 cents again. And then I got my pull list. So I found these. These are 50% off. I normally wouldn't get them, but I'm like, you know what, man, 50% off, $2. That's not too bad. And they're like a Target exclusive. It is the Venom Silver Surfer, Venomized Silver Surfer Pez. So I got two of them. One's going to me, and one's going to go to my brother. Yeah, I'm going to give one to my brother because he's a huge Silver Surfer fan. You see with that work right there? And I'm showing that Bears, of course, because, hey, even though my Bears have been losing their games, this last one really hurt bad, losing to Detroit, but gotta give it up to Justin Fields, man. He is really trying. He's trying to rally the offense. The offense is finally starting to score points. Now the defense is kind of hurting. But, you know, it's a rebuilding year. I'm just glad to see that they're finally letting him use his legs and get what he gets. Sorry, I let my dog in. That they're finally letting Justin Fields do what he does best, you know. And then they had this one too. What the heck? I'm like, man, they're getting me with these dang little things. You know, it's like, really, I'm not going to open this up and eat the candy. And if I did, I mean, you know, then it's just, I mean, why am I collecting these? Why? Tell you why. It's Dr. Doom and it's Venomized. I can't help myself. Yeah. Well, there you go. All right, so I'm just going to get to all these books. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So it's going to be a long video, guys. These are all books that I was able to get on the cheap. So, yeah, start with this one. Paid $1.99. J. Scott Campbell. Didn't have this book. Very stoked to get that. I paid 99 cents for this one. It's a little banged up, but I don't care. It's nice. Marvel's Greatest Comics. Fantastic Four. Well, starring Fantastic Four, sorry. Should say it. This Superman book was there. Why not? Get it? They're like, I want to call these a tragic cover. It's a little banged up, but I know a good presser. Let me slide these over. Here we go. That'll work. All right. Alpha Flight number 2. I can never find these on the cheap. I buy them. My God, my cat is going crazy over there. Nebula is going crazy. I'd rather her do that over there than over here. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. See, that's really jacked up. But you know what? This is a copy now if I really wanted to. I don't know. I think I got pretty good copies of this book. Like, you know, how many I have. So I might just throw these in one of those boxes where people can just go and grab a book, read a book, and take it back. I'm trying to remember what they call those. Spellbinders. Look pretty interesting for, you know, 99 cents. Why not? Some St. Vincent de Paul stores will have the same sales as the other ones, and then sometimes they won't. There'll be one that just stands out on its own. But there's a cool splash page in here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This just looked interesting. I figured I'd give it a shot. Yeah, right there. Not bad. Fun comics. Of course, this is definitely a reprint. So find some pages in here. That's cool. Oh, here's a good one. Dr. Fate. All right. And these ones, oh yeah, I got this one also there. Been grabbing a lot of these Valiant books now. God, I've been finding them for like, you know, 49 cents, sometimes $1. I'll grab them. I mean, if they're that cheap, why not, right? Catwoman. Found this at a St. Vincent de Paul store and got it for 49 cents. That one, that's issue 13, issue 14. And I wasn't sure if these were Kelly Jones, but they're not. Jim Valiant is the penciler. Bob Smith is the inker. Buzz Setzer is the colorist. Yeah, so, yep, there's his name right there. There's some cat. There's a cat on that one. Of course, it's Catwoman. There's another Catwoman. That was issue 15. The other one was 14 or 16. Why not? Oh yeah, Adventure Time. Let's see. Oh, and Poe Dameron. Yes, I found all these at Goodwill. Goodwill every once in a while get some books. Sometimes it's a hit and miss though. Not gonna lie, it could be a hit and miss. So I'm just gonna try to put those over there. Oh yeah, here we start going into the 49-cent books. So I got Wildcats, Chapter 3, Killing Instinct, Jim Lee cover. I do have some Wildcats on my pull, or not on my pull. I'm sorry. I do have it on my CLZ app. So when I can find these books on the dead cheap as well, I'll grab them and just to complete a run. I like to complete things. Let me see here. I'm just trying to see if I can find. I'll just show it. It's a nice wraparound cover of Shy. The artwork in here is really nice. On that book. I'm also collecting The Spirit. Well, Kitty, stop. By Will Ennis. Ennisers. I can't butchering his last name. Sorry, but yeah, I'm bad with last names. I need this for my run. I needed it for my run. Sorry, just all over the place this morning. That's why I shouldn't shoot videos this early in the morning. Matt Wagner. Good stuff, man. Because I know that Eric Powell did the cover for that one. Eric Powell also did the cover for this one. You know, that's an artist I haven't talked about in a while. I love Eric Powell. I love his Goon. I love some of the covers that he's done. I know he's done a couple of Hulk covers that I have. Grumpy Kitty. Yeah. So I need that one for my run. That's issue number 6, and the other one was issue 12. Crash Ryan. Stoked to get that. This is number 4, 4-part series. I believe I already have this one. And there's, gosh, yeah, there's 2 books in here. So let's see here. What are you doing, dog? There's 2 issues in here. Oh, nice. Pretty sure I didn't have this one. That's cool. Issue 2. Didn't realize that. Yeah, I got 2 books, price of 1. Usually, if I notice they did that, I'll tell them. You know, I'll tell them and let them know, because even if the books were selling for $5 a piece, I would go up and at least say, "Hey, did you mean to sell both of these for that price? You know, is that what you're going for?" kind of thing. But I didn't even notice that. Let's try to put it back in there. Sorry, everyone. I just don't have any bags and boards. Oh well, it's going to sit out now. So that's cool. Issue 4 and 2. Crash Ryan. Nice. Oh yeah, here you go. Eternal Warrior. Valiant. Couldn't remember if I had this. I gotta put it in my ZLZ. But yeah. Solar Man of Adam. My boy, Mr. Rigor Mortis, would be happy that I'm grabbing Valiant books. I gotta pause this real quick. Sorry, had to stop my cats from grabbing a bunch of stuff that they're tearing up through. It's just fun about having cats. Here's Armageddon 2001. Couldn't remember if I had this copy either. I just like the cover. Cover is sweet. With all that action going on, all those heroes fighting a villain there. And you also get to find the identity of the Monarch revealed. Gosh, I'm trying to see who did this cover. I think the initials are right there. Let me open it up and look. So it looks like a bunch of gibberish. Okay, Dennis O'Neil did the script. Dan Jurgens did the penciling. Art Thurbert. Yeah. Gosh, I don't even know why I even attempt to say these names, to be honest with you. But yeah, you got a cool start right there where you got looks like it's Adam and Firelord there. It's cool. So yeah, really nice copy. It's not jacked up or anything. Yeah, and it says right in the front by O'Neill, Jurgens, Tybert, Mitchell, and I'm not going to pronounce that last one. Out of due respect for the man, I don't want to say his last name wrong. So I'll put that right there. Okay, Harbinger, issue 18. Sorry, yeah, hold right there. There you go. All right, here's the Punisher, 7. This is what, probably volume 4. There we go. It's a nice cover of Punisher. Here is the Uncanny Avengers, Gambit and Rogue. That's a cool cover. And here is Batman. This is issue 598. It's not a bad copy either. I actually have that game for my Xbox. I beat it too. I loved that game. That game was so much fun. Here is Elektra, Marvel Knights, Greg Rucka and Joe Bennett. Nice book. Number 17. Here's a Cable book, number 91. Jiminy Christmas. I like the cover. Yeah, I think from now on, I'm not going to push myself to make a video. I'll Jack Cat ear right there, but that's okay. For 49 cents. I mean, come on. That would be an interesting roller coaster ride with the Hulk. Time Twisters. Number 2. I believe I have issue 1. It's been a while since I read issue 1. I want to say it was good. The art is actually not that bad. The one thing I've noticed with the art from this compared to like the Elektra is that this one, you can definitely see the lines are there. You know what I mean? The lines for the hand there and the hair, they're very thick and prominent, you know? So your eyes will draw to that a little bit easier. Compared to this one, it's nicely blended and rounded and everything, which I also like too. And you get all the graffiti in the background, and there's Wu-Tang Clan right there. So yeah, that's a Greg Horn cover too, which Greg Horn is an amazing artist. Here's DV8. This is issue 1. I'm not sure. Glenn Furby did the cover. I'm not sure what series this one is. You got Ellis and Ramos on there. What's the last person's name? But I know I do have some DV8 books. I think that one was in my CLZ app. Here's Codename Strike Force, number 2. This is another series that I'm grabbing as well because, I mean, geez, it's really cheap when I do find them. And I do like the artwork. Here is A plus X, number 1. Decent Wolverine and Hulk on the front cover. It's pretty nice. This one, I figure what the heck. It looks pretty cool. Innovation. Speculations. And I think it's a wraparound. Yeah. I kind of dove through it, and it's mostly like oh no, I'm going almost 20 minutes. It's got like, you know, not ads, but it's got like writer's notes in there, publisher's notes in there. Also talking about some of the characters you see right here, which I don't know the names. Sorry, my cats are running all over the place, freaking me out. Do not jump down on my comic books, buddy. Did you get in some catnip? Thank you. Here's Turok the Dinosaur Hunter number 2. Thing about this cover was this was what inspired me to do that last drawing I did for a shout out board for a friend of mine. So yeah, I like this cover. And this isn't that bad of a copy either. I was pretty stoked because I want to say, there's the code if you want it, anybody. I want to say, like some of these Valiant books now, I'm serious, people, I mean, there are people out there that do love Valiant. And I do like some Valiant titles. Like I like Turok the Dinosaur Hunter, I like Magnus Robot Fighter. And I'm starting to get into Hardcore, I believe it's called. Here's Onslaught, Path to Redemption. And it's, I don't know, I guess this is a one-shot. I like the cover though because you kind of see his face behind the mask, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, paid 49 cents for that one. Oh, no, that's not comic books. Jimmy, Christmas, dude, knock it off. Go play. Sorry, my cats are all over the place. Go. He's starting to dig his head in where my books are at, my other ones. Here's Turok the Dinosaur Hunter, number 10. I like that cover too. That's a sweet cover, man. So I'm noticing that like Turok the Dinosaur Hunter, his books are starting to go up a little bit up in price. You know, don't really see him in the dollar bin that much anymore. Here's number 7. So when I see these going for 49 cents, man, I'm gonna grab them because I wouldn't mind really diving in and reading this stuff. I mean, I like the artwork in the inside. Artwork is nice. Looks like it's pretty easy to follow too. Like, you know, I really wouldn't get to understanding who he is. And, you know, if I ever really want to know more about Valiant books, man, I just turn on Mr. Rigor Morris's channel. And I definitely will learn a lot. Here's Time Walker, number 6. Never heard of this one. But, yeah, it's part 1 of 3, Harbinger Wars. Why not? Here's The Others. It's a Valentino cover. Oh, that's a Leonardi too. Cover. Yeah, Valentino. Oh, I thought it was a wraparound. Sorry, I'm like, not even paying attention if I'm getting the whole book in there. It's nice artwork. Alright, here's Codename Strike Force number 8. My lighting is going away. Here's Solar, Man of the Atom, number 20. Here's same title, number 23. Here's Archer and Armstrong, number 11. Solar Man on the front cover. I do have a few of the Archer Armstrong series too. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read any of the issues that I have yet, you know, but nice thing is they're in my collection, so whenever I want to read them, I can just, you know, grab the book and read it. Kitty, stay away from my books. Here's Rye and the Future Force, number 9. Yeah, I kind of went on a Valiant rant on grabbing these. Shadow Man, number 15. What I like about this series here too is I have the cover with Aerosmith on it, which is pretty nice. I need bags and boards. Need them bad. Hey, that's my muffin top. Stay away from it. My cats are just crazy right now. This is Dork Tower. I got one of these books. Trying to remember what issue. And so I got one of these books like in one of those packs, you know, if you get like a whole bunch of books for like $10. And so I was looking at it. It wasn't that bad. It kind of reminds me of like the old Dilbert, kind of, not Peanuts as much, but you know, it's kind of like Dilbert to me, really, to be honest. I haven't really dove into it too much, but I thought the artwork was pretty cool. You know, it looks like it's kind of goopy, kind of right up my alley in a sense, so why not? So, I mean, for 49 cents, and I know I have another issue of it, so just can't remember which number. Here we go into Magnus Robot Fighter, number 27. It's a nice cover. And it's done by the man, I could not pronounce his last name, Cauliflory. Yeah, I met him too, which is hilarious. I let him know that my last name isn't as easy to pronounce too, so kind of got a little bit of a laugh at that. But here's number 23. But he's a great guy. I mean, if you ever go to a Comic-Con convention, or if you ever just go to like just a little convention and he's there, definitely go up and talk to him. He's a great guy. He's an amazing artist, and he'll sit there and he'll really have a conversation with you, which is nice. Here is number 10 to that series there, Ryan the Future Force. Sorry. Oh yeah. Now these ones, I knew they threw 2 books in there, and I went up and asked. Yeah, okay. Because I went the following day back there because I knew there was a bunch more books that I wanted to get. And I asked, and they said, yeah, we bundled it like that. So, okay, cool. Then I don't feel bad about that other one. Yeah, okay. Now this one, I already have the series complete, but I love the covers for this series of Grendel Warchild. I really do. These covers are just amazing. Done by Matt Wagner. So that was 1, and this is number 2. I mean, it's just sweet stuff, man. Sweet stuff. And so I found another copy of issue 1, which I already have. Like I said, I have this series already. So these are just like doubles. Some might be triples. But yeah, I really like the covers for this series here. And then here's 3 of 10. And I want to say 4 of 10. It's just awesome. Grendel's. I mean, I got, oh man, I can't tell you how many Grendel books I have. I got hooked onto Grendel because of Cal Rowe, the one and only. All right. I'll pause this real quick. All right, sorry I'm back. I just wanted to drink some of my coffee, make sure there's nothing else that my cats are going to get into besides this bag now. All right, so now the rest of these books, these are all the books that I picked up at my CLZ when I went to go get my pull list. And I found some back issue books, which I was really happy to find, especially because some of them are helping me complete a lot of my runs now where I had like, let's say 30 books. Now I'm down to like 22, or ones where I had, oh gosh, maybe 15 books I needed left. I'm down to like 9 that I need to complete the run. So I'm really happy because I'm able to complete a lot of these runs now and getting closer, and not have to pay that high premium for some of these books, you know, which is just fantastic for me. Like when I can never find a deal, makes me happy, you know. And I figure if I always found it once, I'll find it again. And I actually met an interesting guy there too. I don't think he does YouTube or Instagram, but I was talking to him and he was telling me about his collection, what he has in his collection. You know, it sucks too because he also said that you know, some of his collection got stolen from him, and a lot of them were his Amazing Spider-Man. So I was like, oh man. So when I was able to find some of the ones that he was looking for in the boxes, I said, hey man, you can take it. And he's like, are you sure? I said, yeah, I'm good, bro. And I said, you know, if I was hunting that book right now, I'd be grabbing it, but I'm hunting for other books, so I'm fine. So he's very, like, he was just thrown back, I guess, by that. And so he was helping me find some books after a while, which was great. But anyways, just want to share that story. Here is Venom number 13, Legacy 213. This is on my pull list. Let's see if I can scoot that a little bit more right there. Make it easier for me. Here's Amazing Spider-Man number 13, Legacy number 907. Got Osborn in there. All right, here is Moon Knight number 17. Got a cat on there. BLC. And here's Batman number 129. This is a nice cover. I like the fact that you see at the very bottom, there's a riddle. Question mark. All right. Here is Black Label. It's a variant cover. It's Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo book number 1. It's a Grey Capullo cover. Oh man, I love it. That is insane. That's a Joker that just got like, I don't know, what, maybe 1 cup of coffee with like 30 shots of espresso in it, you know? 30 shots of Cthulhu, man. It's crazy. Look at that. Big old eyes. Here's some of the Dinosaur Hunter, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, which I was stoked to find. Now, these are a lot better condition than the ones I found for 49 cents. But, you know, I'm not trying to get this running like high grade. You know, if I can find it, complete it, then I can always go on higher grades. But here's issue 3. So I have 1, and I got 2, and then here's 3. I'm stoked to find that one. Here's number 5. See, I'm on the hunt to complete this run. If anything, complete this run first. Here is number 8. Got some of them for $1, some for $2. Here is North Star. It's a 4-part series. I couldn't remember which number I had, so I just grabbed them all. These are nice covers for being like pretty much all black covers, except for like one will have blue, like issue number 1. It's a 4-part series too, by the way. That has the blue in it. This has the yellow in it. It's issue 2. Now I'm pretty sure I have all the issues. Here's 3, because I have 4. I know I had 4. I know that as much. Yeah. Should drink more coffee. All right, put those down right there. Okay, and then here's Coyote. I am trying to complete this run as well. You know, I don't care how corny people think this book is. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, wait. Here's number 4. Haha, I did have it. All right, there you go. Right on top. Okay, so Coyote, I am completing this run because, as most of you know, Todd McFarlane's first ever printed work that he ever did on comics was in this series here. Well, it was in Coyote, which is done by Epic Comics, number 6. And gosh, I'm trying to remember what number it is. It's like a low number. You know, here I should know that, right? So if anybody out there knows, put it in there. I was trying to find that book because I was going to try to send it out to get it signed by Todd McFarlane, but I can't find it right now. I misplaced it somewhere. Here's issue 8. But I'm able to find these for $1 a piece. I'll grab them. Sometimes I find them for even cheaper. Here's some Green Arrow. Now I want to say this isn't volume 1. It's like volume 2 or volume 3. I want to say I'm just going to go with volume 3 of Green Arrow. I'm trying to complete this run. It's a pretty big run too. Now, of course, one of the best reads of Green Arrow is Longbow Hunter. But you know, this was a series that I was collecting when it first came out. I have like doubles of number 1 up to 10. I have all doubles because I was really into Green Arrow back then, and so I was buying the books. But then after a while, I started grabbing more of the Marvel titles, so I kind of dropped this run. Now I want to complete this run, so I'm going after the books when I find them, grabbing them when I can, taking them off my checklist. Here's 64. Because, you know, Mike Grell did a lot for this book, a lot for this series. Here's issue 63, and I like his stuff a lot. Here's issue 47, and I'm down to 3 books. And this 33 video, or 33 minute, probably going to go longer than that, knowing me, will be done. Here's Airboy number 16. Almost done completing this run as well. Very happy about that. Done by Eclipse Comics. And then these ones, man, so happy. I thought I had these ones in my run before, realized I didn't. So here's Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine number 48, Eric Larson cover. You know, I am like just close to having that done. Sorry I had to sneeze there. Here's issue number 60. Now I thought I had this one and I didn't, so shame on me. But I mean, I am really getting close to completing that run. I mean, honestly, I can't wait. Really can't wait. And the ones that I wanted to find doubles on, I did. And that was mostly through the Barry Windsor Smith section of it, which would be the part where, you know, it's origin story of Weapon X, things like that. I have that whole set from the number it starts out, which I can't think about right now on the top of my head. And I was stoked to finally complete that one, and I got the key issue one for really cheap. I got it for $5, and then I found another one actually for 99 cents. So yeah. Woo. So if there's anything you learn at all from watching my videos out there, people on YouTube and Instagram, if you wait and you really, really hunt down these books, you can get these books for the price that you're willing to pay for, instead of paying those high retail prices. There's some places out there, they do mark them up because they're just trying to keep their doors open, right? Then there's the ones that they're trying to really get a bang out of their buck for the book that they got for probably way less than what they're paying for. But there are some CLZs. There are some, comic book stores where, literally, they're just trying to keep the doors open. So some of them, they will put it at a price that you might not be comfortable paying, but it never hurts to ask it if they're willing to drop it a little bit, so that way you can walk out the door with it. And just depending on what kind of relationship you have with the owner, you can get some decent deals. Or go to Goodwill stores if you have those, or St. Vincent de Paul stores, which is also a Goodwill store in a way. It's just a different company, because you might find books, especially ones like these that you can get for dead cheap to complete your runs, if you like to complete runs, so you have the whole set. But honestly, man, that's just the way to go. Or if you don't mind banged up copies of, let's say, hardbound, books where you get like 6 books in one, kind of thing. You can find those at Goodwill stores for, like $3 or $4. And some of them aren't really in that bad condition. You can get them really cheap. And, you're actually kind of paying it back to your area, where you live. It's kind of paying it forward, I guess. I'm stumbling over words. Trying to be, I'm talking too much. I just gotta stop. There you go. But what I'm saying is, it's just, the main thing I'm trying to say here, without that kind of thing, is, hey, if you found it once, you'll find it again. Trust me, and you'll find it at a cheaper price. You'll find it at a price that you can get it and have it in your in your own PC, and still have money in your account. Because you see how much stuff I get, but I really budget it, and I really just go after the books that I really want to get at a good price. And I leave a lot of good books behind too, don't get me wrong, but I know I'll find them again. So just remember that, keep your head up, and you'll get the books you need. And have fun out there, be safe, and just enjoy your collection. It's Tack Comics saying, rock on.